The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, I agree with the Minister. It's not about politics, but 2.2% is not an unprecedented amount of, that's not a large enough increase to create this problem back in January. Part of the problem, however, started over a year ago in January 2013. And throughout the year, Nalcor continued to miss deadlines for repairs to Holyrood, to Stephenville and to Hardwoods. So I asked the Premier, when were you made aware that Nalcor was missing these deadlines and that these facilities were not available?
The Honourable Minister of Natural Resources.
Mr. Speaker, the operations and the management of our utility system in this province rests with Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro, Newfoundland Power and the Public Utilities Board, Mr. Speaker. And a series of events, an unfortunate event in January, but again, I can only reiterate the fact, Mr. Speaker, that the entire system is under review. These kinds of questions are going to be asked. There's issues around scheduling and maintenance, and certainly issues around capital investments, Mr. Speaker. And historically, where decisions made around capital investments, whether it comes from Newfoundland Hydro or Newfoundland Power, and the decisions that's made around that, as reflected by the Public Utilities Board, Mr. Speaker, and what kind of impact all of that may have, and recognizing fully, Mr. Speaker, our challenge here is to ensure that we have reliability and certainly balance that with the costs which obviously the people of Newfoundland and Labrador have to pay for.
Leader of Official Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, clearly in the press conference yesterday, Newfoundland Labrador Hydro actually said that communications was a problem. Now, maybe I didn't articulate the question well enough. Maybe the Minister didn't hear it. The question was, were you aware that Nalcor were missing the deadlines on repairs to those facilities and that they were not going to be available? Clear question. I asked the Minister.
The Honourable Minister of Natural Resources.
Clear answer, Mr. Speaker. The responsibility for the management, administration, certainly management of assets and decisions around utilities in this province rests with Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro. It rests with the Newfoundland Power, and it rests with the Public Utilities Board, Mr. Speaker. The honourable member references communications, and Mr. Speaker, we're delighted with the reports that came out yesterday in the sense that the work has been done, they're taking a close look at it, they recognize that things need to change, there's recommendations coming out of that, and we're looking forward to all of that information being collected by the Public Utilities Board, Mr. Speaker, and providing the province, government, and particularly the key players in our utility system with some direction for the future, Mr. Speaker, so we can ensure that we have reliability and we have confidence in our utility system in this province.